Samsung's got a long history of releasing multiple versions of their phones. And when I say multiple, I mean a metric ton. Forget about those pesky carrier variants, the Galaxy S line in particular has so many different phones that most people don't even know they exist. The Galaxy S5 in particular has 6 different variations for customers to choose from, and that doesn't even include those carrier-specific models. It's been a long time since the S5 hit the shelves though, and it seems like Samsung's finally starting to narrow down their offerings a bit. The last 2 versions of the Galaxy S have focused on small and large versions for different types of users, but does the new design language of the Galaxy S8 beg for a single phone? I'm David Amell from Android Authority, and this is what I don't like about the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. The Galaxy S8 is all about bigger screens and smaller bezels. This is literally the core marketing feature of Samsung's Unbox Your Phone campaign. Don't get me wrong, this is a great change because it moves us towards that single sheet of glass phone that we've all been dreaming of for years. Smaller bezels and a larger screen are great for media consumption, but when does that much screen become too much? Sure, the screen-to-body ratio in the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus is a lot more optimized than it was in previous generations, but the whole point of this optimization was to give more room for content while still being able to hold the phone in one hand. Yeah, okay, someone could argue that the Galaxy S8 Plus is just slightly bigger than something like the Pixel XL, but does that curved glass body make it way too easy to slip out of my hand? And is the height of the screen just a little too hard to reach from the top? Yes, it is. And without using 2 hands, this phone really isn't optimized for the average user. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Just get a case. But listen again to Samsung's slogan for the Galaxy S8. Unbox your phone. Yes, I know this is intended to highlight the small bezels and big screen on this thing, but a phone like this is just screaming to be left uncovered. Heck, Samsung's official yet horrifyingly ugly cases are designed to protect this thing from bumps and scuffs while still maintaining as much of the original design language as possible. And while I can understand where they were going at with these cases, never mind, those things are terrifying. This feeds into my other primary gripe with this phone, the fingerprint sensor. Yes, the sensors on the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus are exactly the same, but the effort required to actually activate them is far from it. A fingerprint sensor on your phone should be as effortless to use as possible, and both the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus are guilty of bad placement and just bad design. On the regular S8, at least my finger lands somewhere near the right spot, but the Plus model forces me to stretch my hand to its full length in order to cover it just right. Now to be clear, I really do like the design of these devices. While I am partial to LG's slightly chunkier design that is easier to hold, the Galaxy S8 really is a work of art. Samsung obviously took what was so beautiful about the Galaxy Note 7 and worked it into these devices. From a functionality standpoint, the S8 reigns supreme over the S8 Plus in my opinion. And for a price differential of about $120, which essentially gets you a slightly bigger battery and slightly larger screen, it's a no-brainer for me to nab the standard version of this thing. What's your opinion on the Galaxy S8 Plus? Do you value those extra 0.4 inches of screen real estate over the bigger body? Do you like larger devices like this and are still looking for something to replace your late Note 7? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell at the top to make sure that you stay tuned for future videos. Until next time, I'm David Amell with Android Authority, and I'll see you in the next one.